What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Ross the Boss coming at you with an all-new Let's Play Starcraft 2 Heart of the Swarm. We're about to dive into our next episode here. And of course, I am very excited to see what is in store.
Zeratul. What do you want?
Believe. Kerrigan, I have been to the beginning. Behold, Xeras, birthplace of the Zerg. Here the Zerg evolved. And here, the Dark One altered them. Those left behind are the primal Zerg. They fight. They kill. They evolve. Just as you must, if you survive.
Very ominous as always. Select a planet to travel to. We haven't been to Char yet.
Char has long been home to the Swarm's primary hive cluster in the Kaprulu sector. Zerg and Terran factions vie for control of the planet. To reunite the Swarm, you will need to reconquer Char. Your first opponent will be the renegade broodmother Zagara. She will not surrender her brood to you without a fight.
Alright, let's make our way to our previous home planet of Char. And we'll see what Zagara here has to offer. Looks like Warfield's still here as well.
The Dominion sure made themselves at home while I was gone. Once I've reclaimed my forces, General Warfield is getting evicted.
And Ashara.
I cannot detect the Dark Templar. Is he hidden on the Leviathan, waiting to strike?
He's gone. Whatever agenda he's pursuing, he's not a threat to me. Not right now, at least.
Isn't anything not Zerg a threat to us?
Do not question me, Isha.
As you say, my queen.
And we are going to check out Kerrigan's abilities. I get that we don't have enough, but, you know, getting spawn banelings once we get to level 20 could be very nice as well. You know, and of course the twin drones. We'll come back to that when we can. Let's jump into our mission here.
One of your brood mothers, Zagara, refuses to acknowledge that you are the Queen of Blades. Before you can reclaim Char from the Terrans, you will need to bring her brood back into the fold.
Easy enough. We can get 5 Kerrigan levels and 2 bonus, as well as Banelings. I'm excited to be able to use my new Zerglings as well, or I should say Swarmlings. Very cool artwork, as always.
Zagara's brood is currently huddled in Char's acid marsh, where you stored millions of eggs for future use. From the location of her hive cluster, it appears Zagara intends to gather as many eggs as she can.
She's trying to build an army. But how will she hatch the eggs?
She can place them in a birthing pond to quicken. I have located our hive cluster near one such pond.
Then I'll collect enough eggs to spawn an army and destroy Zagara.
Alright, let's go ahead, pump out as many drones as we can. We are going to need some sort of overlord as well. Once we get another larva, here we are.
Who asked?
And I would.
You are not the Queen of Blades. You are a weak and pathetic Terran creature. Leave Char while you can. These eggs and the swarm belong to me.
Yes?
Now we need to collect 100 eggs. I would very much like to go ahead and obviously purchase some sort of, you know, Swarm Queen. Or I should say, Broodlord.
Who asked
I believe
you?
that's what they're called.
Zagara has drawn the attention of some feral banelings. They are attacking her. Zagara has deep tunneled back to her base to recover her strength. She will return.
And might as well.
Banelings very useful. Morph from Zerglings. Any Zergling can morph to Baneling.
Let's get a few more drones as quickly as we can, and I would like to get an overlord.
I can sense the unhatched eggs. Now I just have to get them before Zagara.
We require more minerals.
And moving Kerrigan on out, we have a variety of Zerglings as it is. We could produce more Banelings, but I don't believe we will. They do 40 damage.
Who
That is
asked you?
quite ridiculous.
The swarm hungers. The swarm never
It'd be
rests.
really cool if I had some sort of, you know, a little bit faster mobility.
Get going.
And of course, some blink ability would be quite nice as well.
This world is mine.
Let's get Kerrigan on out of here,
Let's
at
get
least
this-
for the time being.
What is
We
it
now have a
now?
lot of extra minerals.
Did you think you were rid of me?
Okay, now we need some
What is it now?
Zerglings
You
up
have
and
my
running as
attention.
quickly as we can. Spreading my creep tumor out as well.
Speak quickly.
And let's go ahead and get a few more Swarmlings up and running as well. This tumor can make its way up here.
What is it now?
Look at all these Swarmlings. Ay,
This
ay, ay.
world is mine.
Looks like we have some other minerals down here. And when we can, let's go ahead and upgrade them as well. I think we're gonna need, I believe, it is an evolution pond. Something like that. Evolution chamber, I don't see that we have one as it is.
The swarm hungers.
And because of our Zergling
We have met
reconstitution...
the enemy in combat. The swarm never rests.
Now, because of our Zergling reconstitution, we are going to be getting a lot of Zergling for free, which is nice as well.
Speak quickly.
Okay, we now have 21. Let's get 21 drones. Let's go ahead. Start pumping out some additional Zergling.
Warning, a wave of Zerglings is approaching our hive cluster.
This world is...
Now, we have 11 eggs. Zagara only has 4.
Nothing stands. Out with it. There are more eggs nearby.
Yeah, not a very powerful,
What is it
resistance
now?
here.
Push ahead. Who asked you?
And if we can, let's try to take out
Get
Zagara.
going. Swarm hunger.
Easy enough.
You will pay for this.
Well, we absolutely
We found
need...
several infested Terran structures nearby. They seem to be of interest to the feral Zerg.
I'll destroy them if I get a chance.
Now, what we
What is it
absolutely
now?
need are some upgrades, so having some armor and, of
You
course,
have
some
my
better
attention.
damage could be quite nice as well.
Get going. Yes? There's not much time.
This is just ridiculous how many that we get. And, of course, I think I would like to get missile attack because my Swarm Queen would be a little bit stronger. And I am going to be upgrading into a layer as quickly as I can.
We destroyed one of the infested Terran structures. One more remains.
And all of our Zerglings are going to be... This is ridiculous, having this many units. It's actually quite fun. And spreading our Creep Tumor. Would be quite nice to get our Swarm Queen over to heal up some Zerglings. We are going to need a few more Overlords. And we're just about ready to move on.
Yes? Nothing stands in my way.
Any healing we can do real quick? And easy enough.
Did you think you were rid of me?
Something is different about this nest.
This Baneling nest is ready to hatch immediately.
Who asked you?
Now, I do like
is it now?
Banelings, but, I just don't like how they're kind of like a suicide unit. But, they are very good against structures, which could be nice as well. Gonna need to upgrade their
have my
mobility in
attention.
time. How far are we until finally getting melee attack level 1? Not too far away. Let's try to pump out some more Zerglings as quickly as we can. That's just so ridiculous.
Mutation complete.
And spreading out our creep so we have more vision.
The swarm hungers. Let's get this
Bring
over
you
with.
up here. We have 35 out of 100 eggs.
Get going. This world is mine.
Oh, this is ridiculous, but it's also fun. Alright, we found Zagara once again. And when I can, I'm going to pump out as many Zerglings as possible. You can see that we have a lot of Zerglings that are being reproduced as well. Let's send these Zerglings down to Zagara.
You have my attention.
Forces are under
These Banelings can move down to this direction.
What is it now?
Ah, we're being
Get
attacked.
going.
Our forces are under attack.
And we now have the level 1 claws.
Forces are under attack.
Push ahead.
You'll kill me with minions? At least fight me yourself.
Alright, what we really need now, more than anything, would be some more overlords. So let's get 6 of those.
Are under attack.
And when we can, we will pump out more Zerglings. I do love this army, and you can see here that 24 more Zerglings are about to be produced. And you can move over here. Kerrigan can move down. One of these drones is going to start building up another hatchery. You know, whenever they can.
The swarm hungers.
Our forces are under attack. Our forces
Halfway there.
52 out of 100 eggs. That's what I love to see.
complete.
Let's go ahead and get melee attack level 2 and of course ground carapace level 2 as well. Pumping out some more Zerglings. We are making a new hatchery.
Our forces are under attack.
I sense more eggs. Here.
Don't think finding those pathetic baneling nests will save you.
I'm about to have a massive, massive military here. Let's get a few more overlords when possible.
Forces are under attack. Did you think you were rid of me?
The swarm hungers.
And we have a
Push
few
ahead.
more eggs that we can pick up as well.
Forces are under attack.
Holding shift makes a Q, which is quite nice and quite useful.
This world is mine. There's not much time.
Let's finally take out this base. Send our entire military up here. And of course, we'll produce whatever we can.
I never really die. I am the swarm.
Now, our biggest issue is we can't find or attack any flying units. These banelings are quite slow. And I don't see any other spine crawlers. They do deal quite a bit of damage, which is nice. And nothing too bad. Nothing we can't handle, of course. And of course, these Zerglings are so weak, that's another issue.
We have met the enemy in combat.
Whoa!
This world is mine.
Our forces are under attack.
We should be able to handle them. The rest of these Zerglings can make their way up. Our hatchery has 85 more Zerglings coming up very soon.
Complete.
Now, I believe we need 40 overlords to have 200 supply,
Out with
which
it.
is fine. We are getting closer and
Push ahead.
closer to our mark of
Let's get this
100 baneling eggs.
Just a little more.
Our forces are under attack.
I have enough eggs. Abather, infuse the birthing pond. Get those eggs to hatch for me.
Simple. Catalytic solution accelerated quickening. Army ready in a moment.
And now, Zagara will regret crossing me.
Our forces are under attack.
And now, before I do anything, I want to go ahead and get this other area here. Take out this Terran structure.
Our forces are under attack.
Ah, looks like it's too late.
Kill her.
I only did as you instructed, my queen.
Hold. I told you to rebel against me.
You told all your brood mothers to be strong, to fight, to conquer. You said the Zerg lead by force of will. Your will is strongest, and I shall serve you.
I will let you live, Zagara. I want to rebuild the swarm, and you are a part of that plan.
You are my queen.
Well, unfortunately, I wasn't able to get the second, optional achievement or optional quest. But, I got one of 2 extra Kerrigan levels, which is fine. I am going to go ahead and end this episode here. Thank you all for joining me. It really does mean a lot. I hope you all have an awesome day, and I will see you in our next adventure.